everybody, I'm Karen from So Creative, and our store is known for its original Block of the Month programs that you can join anytime, and they use wool and hand stitching. So I thought that I would show you step by step how we do a Block of the Month. And this is a program that you can participate in. So today I'm going to show you the very beginning phase of it, where I pick the pattern and I get going. So this is the pattern that I decided to use. It is a beautiful sunflower. One of our employees, Jane, did the drawing for me. And this Block of the Month is going to have 2 sunflowers and also a butterfly. So this will be about the size of the Block of the Month, and it will probably be a 3 or 4 part program. You're going to go step by step with me through it, and we'll see what it turns into. So when I get started, I pick my background fabric, and this is a woven cotton. It's a little bit heavier. I love it. And in order to make sure that it's easy for me to use, I put Form Flex on the back. Form Flex is a lightweight fusible that gives the fabric some body when I go to stitch. I like to iron the Form Flex on the wrong side of the fabric and then turn it over and iron on the right side of the fabric. I want a really good bond with the Form Flex. The Form Flex is also going to keep my fabric from sucking in as I stitch. So I'm cutting the fabric just maybe a ½ inch larger than what I need, because I'm not going to need to trim it down a whole lot after I sew. Then I'm taking my pattern here, and what I did was I traced the whole thing onto freezer paper. Now, if you haven't used freezer paper, it's what the butcher used to wrap your meat in. There's a matte side and a shiny side. The shiny side will stick to whatever you iron it to. So we use this as a way to transfer our patterns. So you can see I traced all of the pieces for this sunflower. And then what I did was I cut them out and I taped the paper back together, because I'm going to use this as a pattern to help me figure out where to lay my pieces. So you can see my bigger one for this one over here. And this is the first time I've used this technique, but I thought it would be a good way for me to get my design transferred accurately onto my fabric. So I would put this piece down, and when I have my wool pieces cut out, I will just know exactly which way to pin them. So let's talk about the wool. I have cut out all of these sunflowers. So the flowers themselves, I'm putting on a bright yellow wool. And like I said, this is freezer paper, so you can see it's got a pretty good bond on my wool. I just ironed it down with a hot, dry iron, and then I'm going to cut around everything, and I can then pull off the freezer paper very easily. And then I'll take my wool piece and I'll place it on the fabric and pin it. I like to use tiny little applique pins, because when I pin through wool, then as I'm stitching, my thread does not get hooked into the pins because they're so small. I like to use this curved scissor because it's really nice and sharp, and it's very easy for me to cut all of these curves. The curved scissor helps me in the cutting. And I like to use this duo marker because I am going to have to draw lines so I know where my stem goes. So if you look at this layout, what I plan to do is put my wool right here where it's supposed to go, and then once I've got the leaves and everything exactly as I want them, I'll take this marker and I will try to imitate the lines so that they connect. Now this marker is really great because it wipes away. There is a second marker that comes with this one, and all you have to do is go over this line with the second marker and your line disappears. So I love these markers because they are really great for labeling. You can see here also that I marked these with numbers because I want the centers of my sunflowers to be a darker color. So I'm going to cut these out, and then after I have placed the flower and pinned it down, I will then match the way that this pattern goes to the center, pull this off, and place it. So that's the start of this beautiful sunflower quilt. I'm sure I'll use it as a wall hanging. It would probably be perfect for you to do that too. It's a great starter project, and after I cut out all the pieces, we will do another video so you can see the next step. Thanks for watching.